Hello, my name's Austin Parsons, and welcome to my academic focus plan. Today I'm going to be discussing about why I chose the two minors that I did, such as my minors being coaching, education, and business, and the reasons that I did these minors, and how it's going to help me after graduation. So, moving on. So why I selected the two minors? Well, for coaching education, I always planned to become a special education teacher and pursue a master's program for it, while also becoming a football coach. So a coaching education minor felt necessary to have. Um, I always knew that doing this degree, it was if I wanted to have the end goal of being a special education teacher, I was going to have to do a master's program after. And I have been playing football my whole life, so when the opportunity could be that I could also coach, and teach, it made most sense to try to further my knowledge in that. I also chose a business minor, not necessarily to help with the special education route and coaching, but because I have a lot of experience with. I did a program in high school all 4 years. I did for a year at my previous university, Heidelberg University. I used to be a major in business, so it felt necessary that with already having a couple business class credits and also the knowledge I already have in that, I wanted to continue to further that knowledge and have it for a just in case something were to happen and I wanted a different career path. I at least had some knowledge in that area. So how my interests influence my choices. I always knew I wanted to be a football coach as I played football my whole life and I already had some coaching experience. I wanted to learn more about what it takes to be a coach and how I can better prepare the athletes every single day. Business is also something that I've also always learned about as I've done programs in the high school and even a little in college, so to better understand what goes into a successful business. So again, it just felt right to do. How these fit into my academic plan? Well, like I said, my academic plan involves me furthering my education and going into a master's program to become an intervention specialist and coach football. In order to do this as a career, I will have to further my education to make that come true. There's no alternative route with this. I will have to go into a master's program to be able to receive the licensure and the experience that I need to be in the education field. This will take anywhere from 1 to 2 years of school, depending on the university. With Ohio University, it told me 2 years. There's other universities where it could be a year, so it just depends on what institution you decide to go with. How I anticipate using them after graduation. I will use the knowledge from my coaching minor to better the athletes both physically and mentally to become the best version of themselves. I actually am a football coach for Athens High School, so I'm already going to use the knowledge that I have received from this minor, and I'm going to use that for this upcoming season, and hopefully it will be good. It will be put to good use. I will use the business minor if I ever change my career path for any reason, and can use that knowledge as a backup plan. Like I said, it's not going to be used for my original career path, but I want to have it just in case if something were to happen and I decide I maybe want to look into a business career, I can use that knowledge and hopefully further my education with that as well. But that is all the time I have. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to this, and thank you.